everyone, and welcome to NYC Apartment Building Chat. I'm Tina Larsson. My company is the Folsom Group. In New York City Apartment Building Chat, we talk with industry professionals in the building industry, but with professionals that have a very unique, or maybe new in this case, a new service that has not been available to the industry before. And today I am so excited to have Natali Rodriguez with me. Welcome, welcome, Natali.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited.
Yes, and so Natali is the Vice President of Compliance at Vitralogy. Vitralogy is a New York City-based technology company, specializes in cloud-based software solutions for building operations and compliance management. So how did you end up moving from the property management to an IT company?
Yeah, so after working in the real estate industry for 20 years, I made the shift, and I promise I am not insane. But, you know, it was actually a great opportunity that came knocking on my door. And, you know, I immediately knew that I had to join the Vitralogy team to be a part of a solution that I was literally complaining about for years. When I worked in the property management industry, I used to work with Vitralogy. They were one of my vendors, and I saw firsthand what they did, and you know, with the process of local law 77, you know, collaborating with vendors, the document management, staying on top of everything that has to do with local law 77. It was a tremendous help for my department as a director of compliance. And when they told me they want to do just that, but for all compliance classes in New York City, I had to jump on board. I had to be a part of the solution. Like I said, I was complaining about it, and you know, they were great with one law. So I knew that if I could help them do this, it would literally change how the industry manages compliance, how they approach compliance. And, you know, I didn't want to be left behind. So I took a leap of faith, and here I am.
Okay. So congratulations on your 1 year with Vitralogy. That's wonderful. I'm assuming that your year went by much faster than everybody else's year. But then again, some people had a long year and some people had a very quick year. So what's the industry standard? Or very often we see buildings, the buildings that hire us, they use site comply. And how is your service different? I mean, site comply is a great service, but how is yours different than site complies?
So I loved site comply. It literally changed for me what we had, you know, 8 years ago. And I was a big advocate in using site comply because it gave us, you know, it centralized all the open data from the different agencies in the city to tell us, you know, if there's a violation, if there's a deadline, or if you filed something for a number of compliance classes, what is the status of that filing? So it was very helpful, but I soon came to realize after using it that it didn't solve the entire problem, because I still had to heavily rely on my handy dandy spreadsheets for every local law and my reminders. And it didn't allow me to collaborate with my vendors, with my superintendents, with my teammates. And it didn't give me clarity as to where am I in the process right now. Like, we all know what we have to do. We all know where we're headed, right? But where in that entire process am I today? So where Vitralogy is very different is that not only can you do the coordination the communication and the collaboration, which is huge now, but also it provides you clarity. So with those 4 key components, Vitralogy's platform, Smart Compliance, really shines.
So a co-op or condo board, even if the board is not really doing all the different steps, they can see, they can log into the system and they can see right now it's with the property management, or right now it's the super is working
with the
on
vendor.
this.
Yeah, so it could be, you can, it could be a board member who will have access to their dashboard. It could be a property manager. It could be an executive, and their view will be different depending on who they are, right? Because their interests are very different. Their role on the project is also very different. But it also streamlines that communication, that collaboration, and it gives everyone the exact overview of where they are in the process. And what's also amazing is that we can integrate this information with them using tools that they already used to using, their smartphones, their emails, their calendar, and then all of that gets integrated back into Smart Compliance. So it's not like, you know, they have to learn a brand new software system. They can, but they don't have to log into it every day to project manage their compliance or their preventative maintenance jobs at all.
And Vitralogy helps the customers set all of this up, I'm assuming, depending on their
absolutely
internal system. Excellent. That's fantastic. And so my last question is, when should a co-op or condo board member or a building owner contact you? Should they contact you proactively before they're getting fined, like right now? Or should they contact you reactively, meaning once they get a fine?
So
trick question. Sorry.
Yes, it is a trick question, but I am inclined to recommend the proactive approach. Many organizations experience a significant logistical and technical challenge, right, in making rapid decisions when we all had to pivot to work remotely because of the pandemic. And the arrangements provided some unexpected benefits that can be sustainable into the future. And if you manage or own a facility, the ultimate goal is to stay on top of your preventative maintenance, because if not, then your budget will go up 33%. But also, like you mentioned, avoid violations. And Vitralogy can help you leverage technology to shift the focus, because the norm has always been, let me complete my task, let me do stay on top of my to-do list. I have a problem, okay, let me dispatch someone. So it's very reactive. So it's shifting the focus in how we used to do things, and allowing you to collaborate with your team and integrate into systems that you already use. Like I mentioned, your smartphone, your email, your calendar. So all of that gets fed back. And then we also, for those that are very hands-off, we have account managers here that can call them once a month and do it all for you. Or there are people like myself who are very hands-on, and they want to be on the platform every day, 24/7. So it doesn't matter who you are. If you're proactive or reactive, we have a team here that can hold your hand and give you the support that you need, or it's intuitive enough that any person can navigate the platform easily.
There's always, both you and I know, there's always another law that have to be compliant with this year and next year and next year. So,
right.
Yeah, no, this is great. This is great, Natali. I am so excited to be able to share this with my network and your services with my network. Thank you so much for stopping by.
No problem. everyone feel free to visit our website, vitralogy.com. We have a knowledge base there where we outline all the local laws or even new ones that perhaps you've heard of. You can contact a compliance expert right through our website without even being a customer of ours, and we will be happy to answer any of your questions.
Oh, that's amazing. That is such a value add to all building operators. Thank you, thank you. See you next time on NYC Apartment Building Chat. Bye, Natali.
Bye.